I'm Clef from CritiX Media, and I'm here with the living legend himself, Mr. Armand Assante. How are you today, sir?
I'm good, man.
So,
I'm good.
The other day we got a huge announcement about Gotti 2. First, I want to ask you, how do you feel about a Gotti 2 right now?
Rational.
Rational.
You know, I would never do anything to compromise the integrity of the original film.
Absolutely.
And I cannot. But I think that I've been approached about Gotti 2 for a long time.
Yeah.
It's not anything new. In fact, I was approached again over 2 years ago about it. This would concentrate primarily on the last 10 years of his life in Marion, Illinois, the prison. It's a very tragic and brutal story.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I will say it's an adventure unto itself that would be as exciting as the original, but it's a whole different landscape, you know.
So, what is it about this character? Because a lot of people are very excited about this. Like I was very overwhelmed with the response once it was announced. A lot of people are behind this, and they're really looking forward to it. So, what is it about that in this culture period that you think people connect with so well?
I just think that there has been this global fascination with the character of Gotti.
Yeah.
Because in a lot of ways, his beliefs about himself have a lot to do with that fascination.
Yeah.
And that although he was, probably the most notorious of all organized criminals, he also had tremendous convictions about who he was and justified his actions within his organization. That translates, I think, to people in terms of what are your convictions about yourself.
Absolutely.
You don't have to be involved in organized crime to understand the character of Gotti.
Absolutely.
And I think that's really what this is about. They're fascinated by the man himself, in that he sought no redemption for his actions. And that resonates with a lot of people. I don't recommend it as a moral philosophy, but it resonates with a lot of people.
So the original came out in 1996, right?
Yeah.
So, is there some? You played the role so well. Is there a certain mindset that you have to put yourself in to get back into that character? Or are you really still connected with this character?
Well, I mean, every time you enter into the zone of acting, it's a commitment to your brain and your behavior. But the point is that I would say in this case, I know a lot about his life, but in this case, I do not know that much about the last 10 years of his life. And what I do understand about it is that it was very brutal, inhumane, a lot of human suffering.
Is there any word on production start dates or anything?
Well, I have endorsed two of the greatest writers in the business.
Yes.
I cannot do this without a phenomenal script. And as I said earlier, I'll never compromise my original film that I did with an amazing, brilliant team of men. So, God willing, we'll do justice to that.
I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Guys, Gotti 2, look out for it. It's coming.
Thank you.
CritiX Talk, we out.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.